Biggest disclaimer I do want to make, this is for the makeup. If you do not have black contacts, your makeup's not going to come out the way that you want it to look. The whole entire unrecognizable makeup look is literally based on the fucking black contacts. So if you don't have them, don't even attempt this shit, because you're not going to like the way it looks. And I'm telling you, it's not your makeup skills, it's the fucking contacts. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Okay, jumping right in. You want to look as crusty as possible? Make sure you put your fucking contacts in first before you do your makeup. First things first, moisturizing our face. I personally love this Cetaphil Deep Moisturizer. It is literally the best moisturizer. When you put this on, your face is literally going to be hydrated for like 2 days. Like, I swear, I don't know what it is about this moisturizer, but it's amazing. Make sure you get this. This is not sponsored. I just genuinely love this moisturizer with my soul. With my soul. Next thing, I like to do my brows first because I feel like they sculpt my face. I personally like to shave off the tails of my brows because my brows are extremely arched and it irritates me because I don't like arched brows on myself. I prefer straight brows, so just go ahead and take the tail off of that, or you could just keep your brows how they are. It really doesn't matter, but I just prefer straight brows, especially for this look. We're gonna use this thing. It's broke. Don't laugh at me. I'm gonna use this and this thing that I got from the beauty supply store. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna draw a straight line, straight lines with your eyebrows, okay? And I like my eyebrows to be decently thin looking, not like pencil thin, because I feel like that doesn't really match my face as much. Even though I really like those brows. But yeah, just draw it as straight as possible. And then just check to see if you can get them as symmetrical as you can. I was checking here. And then I like to use my cheaper concealer to sculpt out my brows. Because it's not covering a lot. It's just to make sure that the brows, once again, look as even as possible. What do people say? They're sisters, not twins. Yeah, make them look good. Make them look scrumptious. Then, after your brows look sculpted like mine, you're gonna grab a brush and you're gonna blend. Please blend them well. Please. I cannot stand when I see people's brows and there's just like extra crust up there because it's not blended properly. It honestly irritates me. Also, you didn't see me apply primer on my eyes because I feel like my eyebrows last longer when I don't apply primer up there. I don't know why. That's just what works for me. Alright, next, this is where we apply our primer. We are going to apply it all over our face in a very, very generous amount. I mainly like to make sure that I apply my primer around my nose because when I don't apply a lot of primer on my nose, it like peels, like my makeup peels and it separates and it looks gross. Yeah, so make sure you do that because I have dry skin. Then I'm taking some CC cream and I'm going to put this all over my face. Well, except for my forehead. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I legitimately never put makeup on my forehead. And I know some people say that it looks bad, but a lot of the time, number one, I either have bangs, so it doesn't matter, or number two, I don't know what it is, but my forehead is like really clear and I normally don't need it up there. Next, I'm taking my expensive concealer and I'm going to put this underneath my eyes. I'm also going to put this on my nose and then also on like the corners of my eyes, and you really want to pay attention to the placement when you're doing this just to make sure that it's relatively in the same area because this is going to help like lift your eyes, like lift up your face. No, this isn't fucking Asian fishing. Next, we're going to move into the contour. I like to leave my concealer on when I place my contour because I like to let it like dry down a bit so that it stays in a good area. Once again, making sure that you guys can see the placement that I'm doing, so I slowed it down here for you guys. Okay, now we're going to take a brush and we are going to blend out that contour. Once again, allowing the concealer to dry down a bit because I don't like when my concealer is too wet, because then it just moves everywhere. When it dries down a bit, it gives it time to like set in place, and then you just kind of blend it out. That's just with the consistency of this concealer, and I feel like it looks more full coverage when you let it sit for a bit. And I like to blend my nose with my finger and then go back over it with a brush because it just blends better. Moving on. Now we're going to take our same brush we blended out with our concealer on our eyebrows, and we're just going to blend. Right here I want to show you drag it up your eye and then down the side of your nose, and then blend it out. Just feather it out onto the top of your eye from the inner corner. Blending, making sure it's all seamless. And I'm just like, bro, anytime I do my makeup, my nose runs. It's disgusting. Sorry about that. But yeah, just blend it out. Blend it out. Once again, doing the same thing. Dragging on the side. Sorry I kept turning to the side. My dogs literally can follow me into the bathroom. They follow me everywhere. And it was like irritating me. Once again, I like to blend my nose area with my finger because it just seems the most precise. And then I blend out my nose to make sure it's not like a harsh contour. Next, I'm taking my setting spray and I'm going to spray that all over my face because I hate when makeup looks like cakey looking, if that makes sense. And then just dry that out with, I guess, a vinyl record. Then we're gonna take a push cushion. Is that what these are called? Yeah. And I'm going to blend my entire face to just make sure that it's seamless. And then once it looks decent, I'm going to take some e.l.f. powder and I'm going to pack that shit underneath my eyes because my eyes crease really badly. Like really badly. If I don't put a lot of powder under there, it creases. I don't like to put too much powder around my face. Like I don't bake my face. I just kind of press the powder in. The only area I apply a lot of powder is right underneath my eyes because like I said, it creases really bad if I don't. This is how it's looking. Okay, skip jump right here because I put on one lash because I forgot and I'm waiting for the other lash to dry, drink some coffee, have some fun. Okay, putting on my lashes like a fucking pro. Do you see this? I know, cool like that. Yeah, put your lashes on and okay, so I wanted to show you guys how I do it. So I like to glue the edge corner of my lashes a little bit above my lash line, and then I push my natural lashes into the lash up there so that it gives this like cat eye effect, if that makes sense. And I'm kind of trying to show you like what I'm doing, and I was getting glue on my fingers, but I push up the outer corners like that to give it the cat eye effect, right? And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Give me like 20 seconds. There we go. Do the same thing to the other eye, pushing it up just to make sure, and trying to make them look as even as possible. Cute, cute, so cute. Then I'm going to take the same contour that I used earlier and I'm going to line my lips. I line the top and the bottom, and then the top lip I also like to fill in because I like that she-go lip look, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Who is that? Baddie. Then, you guys already know this if you watched videos on my channel, that this is my normal lip combo. But I'm going to take this NYX gloss and I'm going to go over my lips. I like to concentrate it more in the center of my lips instead of on the outline. And then I just smack my lips together. Ooh, look at that. Smexy. Then I like to take my black liner and I like to line my waterline. Pretty simple. This is pretty self-explanatory. I will say I try to keep it like specifically on my waterline. I don't try to go lower like on my skin because I want my eyes to look a certain way. I feel like when I go like below my waterline, like where my lash line is, it just doesn't look right on me. But this is something you just have to do, you know, depending on what you like and how it fits your face. Next, I'm going to take my mascara and I'm going to go on my bottom lashes. I personally like using this mascara because of the consistency. It's a little bit thicker of a mascara, like it's not as watery. So I feel like it's great for bottom lashes because I hate like watery mascara because it gets like everywhere. It literally gets everywhere. All over my face right after I did my base makeup. Like, that irritates me. I will say I also did apply this mascara to my top lashes. Now, if you notice when I'm applying the mascara, I make sure that I apply it on the outer corner of my lashes, on the top and the bottom. So I do not go on the inner corner of my eyes, and this is to give the effect of like bigger eyes and also kind of mimicking that like cat eye look. I want my eyes to look elongated like anime girl. So yeah, make sure that you're doing it on the outside only, not on the inner corner. Oh my god, and that's the finished look. So cute. See you next time. Bye bye.